all about who you want to become. It's all about who you want to become. And so if you can picture your ideal self, and I think that's one of the most powerful tools we have in life is imagination. If we can picture what we want to be doing in life in the future, we can make changes now to go get exactly what we want. What's going on, everybody? I am Andrew Murray, and this is the Journey Together. I'm super excited to be walking with you on your journey and talking about the different processes inside and out. And today, on today's episode, we're going to talk about self-discovery. And I'm super excited to talk about this because I feel like a lot of people just don't know what they want to do with their life. And self-discovery is the step. Self-discovery is the step to help you out with what you want to do with your life. And so definitely drop down below in the comments what your thoughts are on your own self-discovery process. So again, today we're going to talk about what exactly is it, why it's important. I'm going to give you 3 steps to help you out with your self-discovery process. So what exactly is self-discovery? It's the process of acquiring insight into your emotions, abilities, and interests. And the reason why it's so important is because if you don't have an idea of who you are or what you want to do, self-discovery, again, acquiring the abilities, we'll start there. When you acquire your abilities and what comes easy to you, it makes a more seamless process into which you can identify what you would like to do with your life. For me, I love people, I love speaking. So that's why I'm here today speaking to you on this podcast / video series. For you, it may be, math may come easy to you. Technology may come easy to you. The creative process, whether it's design or art, may come easy to you. Dance may come easy to you, right? So it's a lot of things that may come easy to you that you need to be able to identify. Whether it's sports, video games, it could be whatever. It could be directing film, and you might not even know it because you haven't tapped in to your discovery process. So discovery really takes vulnerability. It takes open-mindedness and the courage to step out of your own comfort zone. And so again, I'm going to give you 3 steps to help you out with your self-discovery. And step number 1 is going to be to start to visualize your ideal self. So if you close your eyes and you look at your life, I want you to tell me, who exactly are you? Do you work out in the morning? Do you work out in the evenings? Do you eat a healthy breakfast? Are you on vacation a lot? Are you traveling the world a lot? Are you married? Do you have kids? Do you want a family? Do you have a family in the future? Right? How do you talk? How do you walk? How do you dress? Right? What are you doing? Are you snowboarding, or are you watching TV or watching a movie? It could be anything, but start to visualize your ideal self, because once you know what lifestyle you want and who you truly want to be, that is when you can start deciding on steps to get you there. Identifying your ideal self is important because you can start this today. If I know what I want tomorrow, I can start what I can today. If I want to work out every single day within my ideal self, then I'm going to work out every single day right now. If I see myself reading a lot more within my ideal self, then I'm going to begin to read more. If it's eating better, whatever the case is, you need to start that. And I feel like it's easier to say than do. But again, it's all about who you want to become. It's all about who you want to become. And so if you can picture your ideal self, and I think that's one of the most powerful tools we have in life is imagination. If we can picture what we want to be doing in life in the future, we can make changes now to go get exactly what we want. The second thing is going to be exploring your interest. Man, I can't say it to you enough. When you are locked in on one thing, and I respect anyone who's locked in on one thing, but when you deliberately deny other interests in your life, it's really limiting you into doing something else. So I'm all about putting your eggs in one basket and then creating more eggs to put in another basket, right? I'm all about going all in. But do not deny that you like other things. For example, in high school, I loved basketball so much, right? And I still do to this day. But I loved it so much that I didn't do anything else, to the point where I denied some of my videography skills or interest, denied film interest, denied wrestling interest. And so these are now things I have to catch up with, rather than I should have been just included it, in my life. And I think sometimes we put limits or barriers to tap into other things because we're so-called locked in, when it's just not true. I feel like with self-discovery, it takes a lot of intentionality, and you have to really be focused on what's being presented to you day in and day out. What do I like? What don't I like? And just really exploring your interests. Try new things, which is step number 3. Try new things. Again, for me this year, it's going to be bird watching. For you, it could be learning how to build a brick house one brick at a time, or it could be wood shop. You can join a wood shop class and start designing. Could be making candles. It could be doing your own drop shipping. It could be a lot of things that you just didn't really take time to learn. And so a lot of stuff right now between the metaverse and NFTs are really, really popular right now. But it's still something to know about. We're living in a phenomenal era right now in which information and access to us has been ridiculously easy. And so just find out information about things you want to learn about. Don't be afraid, and don't be ignorant to the fact that you may like something else, whether that may be cooking. And think about it right now. When I look back at a movie, High School Musical, they were all so locked in on basketball, and if you recall, one of them liked to act, and so he did that. One was cooking, I believe, and so you'll always get doubts and naysayers saying focus on this and focus on that, which you should do. Again, I'm all about locking into your craft, but just don't deny that you like something else, because you never know how it could benefit your craft overall. And so never tie yourself down, because the brain is limitless. And so don't try to create a barrier for your brain that just doesn't exist. So do those things for me. Those are my 3 steps. Today is going to be, again, I visualize your ideal self. Number 2 is going to be explore your interests. And number 3 is going to be try new things. If you're able to establish a new fire with a different passion or a different interest that comes easy to you, this may be the start of a phenomenal year for you, because you get to tap into different things you never knew were a part of your realm. And so drop down below in the comments what you plan to try, or if you watch this video and you're trying something new, write it on down and keep yourself accountable in the future, because I would love to see how that turns out. So again, this wraps up today's episode of The Journey Together, welcoming you to your self journey, and I look forward to talking to you soon.